Hi everyone, Christine here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to all my new subscribers. And welcome to My Creative Time's 143rd edition release, Sneaky Peek number 2. And before I share with you my project, let me share with you what we're showcasing today. So we're showcasing today the fairy stamp and die set. You have your little fairy, and these are flowers for her hair. These are her little arms, and these are her boots that would fit right over her legs. And this is for her hair, and you would fit this into her hair like that. And these leaves are also for her hair there, if you wish. And there's individual leaves that you can scatter throughout your hair if you'd like. And these are her fairy wings. And this is for her skirt that fits right over her body. And then these are additional leaves that you can add here if you want. I chose not to do that. And then you also have your stamps, and they say, "May all your wishes come true, fairy mail, magical wishes with fairy kisses, fairy wishes, make a wish, sending love, believe in magic, have a magical day, believe in yourself. Thanks very much." And I will have a tutorial how I put her together real quick if you'd like to stick around after this. And then also what we're showcasing today is the Flower Pot House add-ons, and it coordinates with the flower pot dies that we recently released. So you would fit these 3 layers on top of each other, and then that would go above your flower pot. Now I only used 2 layers. You can choose to use all 3 or 1, 2, or 3. That's totally up to you. And then these little things here are windows and window layers and a window sill. And this is a window pane that looks like a little cross. And then you have a smaller window, and I cut out 2 of these. And so you have the window with a layer, the window sill, and a window pane. And I saw these as little window box or flower boxes. So that's what I created from those. And then you have a door with a layer. And this here is the stem for the top of your house. And then this is a mailbox. And also what we're showcasing today is the scene builder dies. And sorry for that glare. It comes with 2 leaves, some grass, and some rocks that you can incorporate into your little scene. Let's see, and also I'll share with you the other products that I used. Of course, I used the flower pot, the Spring Solids 2024. I believe I used this light typed paper. I also used the pretty watercolors paper. I used this one of my favorites. I also used the mushroom stamp and die set. I used a little grass that looks like clouds, and this little window. And this comes with a stamp set as well. I also used the 5x5 card die layers. I used the scalloped die, and I stretched the die to another 3/4 of an inch. I used the strawberry flower dies plate. I think I just used the smallest flower here. And then I also used the leaf die plate. And my favorite Eyelet Doily dies. I used the Pretty Scallop oval, and the A2 Fancy Frame die and A2 Fancy Frame die layers. And here's my project. So let me just zoom in a little bit. Isn't that super cute? So as I mentioned earlier, I stretched the height of this to 5 3/4, just so I can accommodate my design and my A2 layers and fancy frame die layers. I tore a piece of paper as one of my layers, and I have my doily here and another smaller doily down here. And then I have my pretty scalloped oval die as my other layer. And then I assembled my flower pot. I did pop this up on foam as well as the layer here. And then here's my flower pot add-on. So I popped these up on foam and this one as well. So as I mentioned earlier, there is a third layer, you know, if you choose to do that. But I think because I have foam under there, I think that was just perfect. But you can add a third layer if you want. And then here's that little stem part, which also has a layer here. And then I assembled my little window, and because I have a window box, a flower box, which I popped up on foam, I just did a double layer of the window back here. And then I created all of my flowers that you see here. And I do have a tutorial in case you guys are interested. I'll leave that down below. But these flowers here are from the strawberry flower dies plate. All these here. But these little ones here are from the Fairy Stamp and Die set. These tiny little flowers. Okay, so and also with these little flowers, I added these little leaves. These are from the leaf dies plate. Okay, so I cut these leaves apart, and I tucked them in behind the cardstock and in front of the foam, just to give it dimension. And then, not sure if you can see, on each little flower, I have a couple leaves on every flower. And I used, from the same leaf plate, I used this leaf here, and I cut it apart, and I cut them all into little points, and that way they can be little leaves. So, tiniest detail, took a little bit of time, but I think it was totally worth it. And here's my sweet little fairy. So what I did was I attempted to use my Copic coloring, and I added double wings on her, and I have let's see, on the upper wing here, I think I just cut it a little bit in the middle so I could bring it up, if you will. And then these I left as is, so now she's got 2 pairs of wings. And here she's holding a little flower. Isn't that sweet? And again, these flowers are from the Fairy Stamp and Die set. Now those tiny little flowers, let me show you how challenging that was. Look at how small that flower is. I don't know if it's in focus. Anyway. But isn't that sweet? So she's holding a little flower, and she's got flowers in her hair. And I did add some of the individual leaves. I scattered them throughout. And she's got her little boots on. And the Make-A-Wish is from the Fairy Stamp and Die set, which I fussy cut and popped that up. And this little window is from the Mushroom Stamp and Die set. I just glued it in the center and then popped the sides to give it dimension. And then these little windows, I created them the same way I did this, and added little flowers. And these are actually the same flowers, but I just squished them to kind of give the appearance of being a little bit smaller. But I did add the tiny little leaves on the top, and then on each individual flower. And then I have my little fairy mail mailbox. And you do have this tiny little mail piece here, and I just glue that in as an angle. And then I have all of my leaves here. Let me show you that again. So you have, this is a scene builder die set. So you got these 2 leaves, grass, and these rocks. So I cut 2 pairs of leaves so they can go on either side. And then I have 1 rock here and another rock here and a smaller one here. And then along with my leaf plate die, I tucked it in here and there. And my leaf plate die is one of the leaves holding these flowers. And here you see the little grass pieces from that scene builder die. And what I do is I may cut some at the bottom to vary the heights. And I think it turned out super cute. And on the inside, I have May All Your Wishes Come True. And this is also from the Fairy Stamp and Die set. Super cute. So that's my project. I'm going to leave all the links down below to the products that I used. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow for sneaky peek number 3. And then don't forget to come back on Friday, which is our release day. And our sale starts on Friday at 8 a.m. and ends at midnight on Sunday. And don't forget to use any of our affiliate coupon codes for 15% off during your entire order during the release weekend. My code is Christine, all in caps. But please share the love and use any of my Design Team Sisters codes. I'm going to leave all their codes down below as well. And also, just a reminder, on Friday we're having a YouTube Hop giveaway and an Instagram Hop giveaway. And so there's going to be 2 winners. And that's for a chance to win the entire July 2024 Christmas in July release. So you don't want to miss out on that. And all you need to do is be a subscriber, leave a comment, be 18 years or older. And of course it's for US only. And I think that's it. So if you'd like to stick around, I do have that short tutorial on how I created the fairy. But otherwise, I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now. Okay, so I have all of my fairy pieces cut out and also Copic colored. And I want to add a piece of black cardstock to the back of her eyes. And so I'm going to punch out the eyes here and just glue this to the back. And next I'm going to take my white Jelly Roll pen just to add some highlights in her eyes. And I'm sorry I'm off camera. And this is what it looks like. And now I'm taking my 0.1 millimeter black pen that I got from Hobby Lobby. And although there's cut lines for the eyelashes, I just wanted to highlight them with the pen. And now I'll take the vellum skirt, and I want to offset it on both sides of the skirt to kind of give it that flowy look. So I'm gluing one over the left side and the other over on the right side. And then the pattern paper skirt is just going to go in the center. And I'm just going to glue on her cute little boots, which fit right over her legs. And I'm going to glue her arms down. And I'm only going to glue it at the top where her shoulder is in case I wanted to fit something under her hands, like she's holding something. And I just kind of line it up with her shoulders. And I'm going to take her wings. On one pair, I'm just going to snip it in the middle, so I'll be able to bend it up. And on the other pair, I'm going to glue that down first, kind of like right below her shoulder line. And then on the other one, I'm going to glue it a little bit above her shoulders. And then while I'm gluing it down, I'm going to kind of bend up the wings. And I'm just going to shape the leaves a little bit with my flower shaper and glue that to her hair. And that's it. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.